Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome to your new reading. It is Halloween season. So this is your Halloween reading for the Sagittarius collective. It's general. It's timeless. Whenever you come across this, there will be a message here. There will be something that resonates. Take from it what you need when you need it. We're trying to get you some advice, some guidance, and some clarity. We're going to look at 12 tarot cards. There'll be no oracles here today. It's purely Halloween tarot. So, let's see. You can get the vibes and the colors of your cards here. Wow, there's some nice fire going on, isn't there? There's lots of red. Very nice. So we're starting you off with the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is victory. It is success. It is a reward after some hard work. So you've been working away, you've been beavering away, trying to make ends meet, trying to fulfill your life's desires, and it's been quite hard, Sagittarius. I must admit, it's not been an easy ride. You have the Sun here. So the Sun is very positive. It's probably one of the most positive cards in the tarot, of course. It is a major arcana. The Sun, success, celebration. So you're on a wave here. You're riding the wave of success. You're riding the wave of joy, celebrations, positivity, and optimism. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have been working very hard and you continue to work very hard. You will be reaping the rewards of your current hard work. You're very diligent. You're paying attention to detail. Anyone who's employing you is very lucky to have you. And even if you're retired, you are working on something that's going to be quite profitable for you, or you're working towards it. One step at a time. You complete every project, or every phase of the project before you start the next phase and the next project. So everything's in order, everything's planned. It's going to according to plan. We have what have we got here then? The 3 of Wands. You're surveying the situation. You're taking a little break. You're taking a little step backwards. So look at the success and see how you can still improve it. Improvements you can make. How you can inject more energy into the project. Perhaps you want a little bit more creativity. You're looking for more inspiration or imagination. You're looking for some new ideas. So you are surveying what's been going on. There's Judgment. Oh, Judgment. That's a surprise turn up for the books here. Now, Judgment is a call to action. So Judgment turns up when we've been putting things on the back burner. So perhaps hence the hesitation here, the break in the productivity, or the break in progress to sit back and survey the situation, because there is something that you need to do and you haven't done it yet, but you've been keeping it for later and later and later. And it's now time to actually do it, to look at it, to face it, whatever it is you need to do, because you've been putting it on the back burner. And the more you put an obstacle or a setback on the back burner. It's just going to go. It's just going to make it worse, and it's going to be harder to solve it at a later date. We have the Seven of Wands here. That is something that you have to sort out with somebody. You have to kind of stand up for yourself, making yourself heard, standing your ground, because there is that block in the road that you need to solve, and that is that, and it's about communications. It's about not being understood, or being a little bit different, and they don't. You have to explain the workings of your mind maybe to some people. That's what it looks like anyway. And here we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a temporary lack of cash flow, I would say, and that needs to be discussed as well. And yeah, someone perhaps, maybe there's been a spanner put in the works, but as I said, it's probably because you've been putting off something that you should have addressed a little while ago, and now there's that little spanner in the works. But we have the Five of Cups here. When it comes to your emotions, you can always walk away, replenish your energy. If you need to take some time out, take a break, make yourself the number one priority. This could have been emotionally quite exhausting for you, sorting out what you had to sort out, but yeah, you're doing it. Three of Swords, the heartbreak, heartache, you're overcoming something sad. It's emotionally affected you. Perhaps walking away, perhaps it's been to do with a relationship, a very close relationship, may not have been romantic, but it was very close. And so we have the Three of Swords. We also have the Three of Cups. We have your social circle may be changing. Maybe you've been involved with someone at work and it's not working out anymore. Some sort of situation, disagreement, and led to some emotional hiccups here, and it's affected you in a way that you didn't expect. So back to work here with the another Eight of Pentacles. So you've been dealing with the emotional fallout of facing the situation that you had put on the back burner. And there's a new circle, there's a new tribe that wants to know you, wants to invite you, they want to be near you. You're being the fire sign, they find you very charismatic and very fiery and dynamic and energetic and mesmerizing. And because they don't know you, they want to get to know you. So back to work. Things are settling down, and here we have it. We have the Death card, the death and the rebirth of a new season. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new cycle, a new chapter. You are starting to do things differently than you have done them in the past. You realized it's time for a change. Maybe it's a change that you've been putting off. You've been too set in your ways. You've been sticking to your plan a little bit too rigidly, and you've been that's made you kind of blinkered to some of the problems, some of the obstacles. But now the blinkers are off. Things are rolling. Things are going forward. Things are going back to balance. You will find that in the freedom, you will find that in the balance. Everything is going back to the way it should be, but in a different way. It's a different season, a new day, a new dawn. And that is something to look forward to. Of course, for you, Sagittarius, so you don't worry. Things are changing. They're changing in the right way. You're working very hard towards this. You weren't quite sure how to make the changes. A couple of things you missed here and there, but now you are all in, looking after what needs to be done. So, Sagittarius, it's been a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.